Today what I'd like to do is introduce you to an encyclopedia. A Bible encyclopedia can be a very useful tool, especially when looking up particular topics, whether it be some sort of doctrinal issue, or in the case of what we'll do today, looking at people in the Bible. Because what it does is it takes everything the Bible says on the subject and kind of compiles the verses into a common encyclopedia entry. Now, not all Bible encyclopedias are equal, but there's one that really stands above the rest, called the International Standard Bible Encyclopedia. It's often referred to as ISBEs, ISBE for short. It is, as far as I'm concerned, the best of all the Bible encyclopedias. There are many preachers that feel that aside from their Bible, one of the most useful tools that they have is their copy of ISBEs. Now, ISBEs is a pretty expensive encyclopedia, but thankfully, due to the World Wide Web, there is an online version that's free. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at that and look up Titus today. So go up to your internet browser, open it up, and into the web address, let's type Blue Letter Bible. So blueletterbible.org. We've used this site before, and what you're going to do is over on the left-hand side there's a menu of different things that you can find at Blue Letter Bible. What we're going to do is scroll down to Study Tools. So after you click on Study Tools, it'll bring you to a page that has various types of study tools that they offer. So right here under the contents, there's one that says Encyclopedias and Dictionaries. So go right ahead, click on Encyclopedias and Dictionaries, and it'll bring you down to a list of various encyclopedias and dictionaries. Big surprise. At the very top of that list is the International Standard Bible Encyclopedia. As I said, its shorthand is ISBE, ISBEs. So you click on that, and we're going to look up Titus. So right here at the top, there's a list of letters in the alphabet from A to Z. We're going to click on the T for Titus, and you click on that, and now as you look down, it's going to start you at the entries for TA. So all of the entries that at the beginning of the T section of the encyclopedia. So right here, there is a list of which letter you want to start with. So we have TI for Titus. So we're going to click on that, and you scroll down, and here's a list of all the TIs, the Tiberius, Tylen, scroll on down, here's Timothy. Now, as you get lower, you're going to hit the section for Titus. Now, if you look, there's actually 4 entries for Titus. There's Titus, Titus Justus, Titus Manius, and the Epistle to Titus. Now, when it says Epistle to Titus, that's referring to the book written to Titus. That's not what we want to look up today. We want to look up Titus himself. Now, the Titus we're looking for is this first one. So we're going to click on that Titus. If you weren't sure which Titus it was, you could click on all 3 and search through them and see which one best fit it. So we click on Titus, and it's going to bring us to an entry form. Now, one of the best things about it is right here at the top, it's going to give you all these different occasions where he shows up, and then what it does is it gives you a quick rundown of Titus's life. It'll tell you he was converted by Paul. There's a circumstance where Titus wasn't circumcised, even though everybody wanted him to be. Paul refused to circumcise him, and they'll talk about why that is, which, if you're studying Galatians, as we've been on Wednesday night, is actually a pretty important little section there. And then you can scroll down. It'll talk about his trip to Corinth, why he went there, Paul meeting him, Paul going to Crete, Paul sending him out, and then a little write-up on Titus's character, what we know about the man. All in all, the entry on Titus is just spectacular because it takes a man that you have probably heard the name of before, and it compiles all the Bible's teachings and references to him in one spot to give you a clear picture of who this guy is. And so, using an International Standard Bible Encyclopedia, this is a great usage of it, so that you can begin to get that color of people and events and places that you probably are familiar with. You've heard the name, you've heard the place, but you don't know as much depth about it as you do as you'd like to. So ISBE's great reference tool. Like I said, as far as the Bible encyclopedias go, I think it's particularly the best one out there. And here's a free place to find it. So have fun with ISBE's and start searching and looking for people that you've known a little bit about, but maybe it'd be interesting to learn some more about.